by the title of this video, conservatives will go out and just put a dislike on it and write an angry comment. And the other side would just put a like on it and just leave a nice comment before even watching the video and knowing what it's about. But this is a serious title. This isn't a joke. I'm literally analyzing if America is the worst country of all time. And okay, first of all, I've never been to America. I'm only 17. I've never actually left my own country. I've always stayed in the UK, which I consider to be a terrible country in and of itself. And it's not really that good at geography. But what I do know is that America doesn't seem like the best place to live, and I will probably never ever go there. Now, is there worse countries? Would I say that America is the most tyrannical, evil, most oppressive country in the world? Probably not. I wouldn't even say it was close to any of the countries in the Middle East. It doesn't have full equality, but I wouldn't say any country has full equality. But I think that it's, it doesn't discriminate as much as countries in the Middle East, for example. I wouldn't say it's one of the most racist or homophobic countries in the world. So basically, is America the worst country of all time? No. But the thing is, I would make an argument that America is not the most bad country of all time, but I will consider it the most divided. Why? Well, I have seen so many. So reversed. Like, there are countries which are extremely left-wing, and there are countries that are extremely right-wing. America falls right in the middle. Like, most divided country that has ever existed. There's people on the right who are just stupid. There's people on the left, which are mostly really smart people who I support. But some aren't very smart. And probably the ones in my last video. But really, what I'm talking about here is, between left and right, America is the most divided in between this thing. Like, you can't even make an argument against this. You can see that America shouldn't be divided. It should be entirely left-wing. I don't know, or right-wing, depending on, then again, if you're a conservative and has watched through this, and has got to this part of the video, well done, I have less confidence in you. Let me just name some reasons why this is. Okay, let's talk about the current American president. Donald fucking Trump. One of the worst leaders I have ever seen. Donald Trump is probably the dumbest current leader. Now, as bad as all of the people in the Middle East are, I don't think I would actually call any of them stupid. They're oppressive, they're horrible, they're tyrannical. I would say they're worse people than Trump. But I wouldn't say they're stupider than Trump. I would consider most of the leaders in the Middle East to be pretty smart in the way they oppress people. And that actually makes them worse. As if you're a bad person, but you're really smart, it makes you worse than the bad people who are really stupid. Because the bad people who are really stupid might not realize how bad they are. And I don't think Trump realizes how bad he is. Even though he is really, really stupid. Okay. So, I can just link to a few tweets on how bad and how stupid Trump is. I know a lot of leaders don't believe in climate change, but I think Trump is one of very few leaders who legitimately doesn't believe in climate change. One of the very few. He rejects science. Okay, the recent things he's doing with COVID-19, which I've made videos on, they are awful. And he thinks that will raise him in the polls, when it would do the exact opposite. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? So, yeah. Trump is the worst. Well, he's not the worst. He is the dumbest leader there is. But again, he's not the worst, I wouldn't say so. Why am I making this video? Well, again, because obviously the title is not true. America is not the worst country in the world. But I think it's definitely the most importantly bad. Because I think it's the richest and most powerful country in the world. It's the biggest influencer of the world. It's the one which gets the most news coverage across the world. I will be surprised because most countries are either enemies or allies with America. I have seen Trump on my TV screen as much, if not even more, than the politicians in my country, like Boris Johnson, for example. I have seen so many of Trump's speeches, and they're all absolutely fucking awful. Even though China and India have a bigger population, America has the most power around the world. And that's not a good thing. It's not a good country. I can tell that. It's the most divided, stupid country. I wouldn't say it's the worst and the most oppressive, the most tyrannical, but most powerful, definitely. And that's not a good thing for a country as stupid and problematic as America. Now, all the countries in the Middle East, they're horrible, they're evil, but everyone knows they're horrible, evil, and tyrannical. No one says, hey, I don't actually think Saudi Arabia is that bad, to be honest. Do they? The people in Saudi Arabia don't even seem to really like it. Thing is, Americans that I've seen, a lot of them, especially conservatives, only seem to worry about themselves. Like, when they say COVID-19 is a problem in America, they talk about America specifically. When it's not just a problem in America, they call it a worldwide pandemic for a reason. And same with a lot of other countries. It's just Americans get stuff wrong all the time. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, and a million response videos. But I just want to get the message across. I want America to be looked at like all those other countries. Again, it's not as bad. It legalized gay marriage. It has more trans rights than most places. It has more women's rights than a lot of Middle Eastern countries. But the way it operates, the dumbness of the president, the way it's regressing, the amount of people killed by COVID-19, and their president not caring one bit. Now, I really hope you see the point of this. If you're an American, get out of there. Because I know a lot of Americans want their country to get better, but honestly, I don't think it's going to get better. I think it's going to get worse and worse and worse. If Biden wins the election, yeah, it might get a bit better for a while, but it won't stop. So, that has been my video on how bad America is. Obviously, the question in the title is no, America isn't the worst country of all time. Definitely the most powerful and the most divided. That's not a good thing. See you in the next video.